What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Kansas City Chiefs and the home team.
Is set to kick off.
Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And away we go from Brooklyn. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Get it! Bronco 80!
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready! Cougar 19! 79 Broncos! 70 Rangers! 70 Rangers! Trap 50! Trap 50! Ready!
Richardson now. He rolls to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
19! 18 Radley! 18 Radley!
Richardson on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. Connection made with his back deep downfield. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
70, Hawk 70, Cowboy 80.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. Richardson. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Harrison Butker in the kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Mario Douglas on the return. They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
First down throw for May. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Working quickly here. It's Henderson on the give. And he's going to take this one into enemy territory with a gain of 7. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Crazy.
May looking to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
May now, 3rd and 2. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it.
Intercepted by the Chiefs. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
60 Eagles.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. This is a heater going deep. And a little bit of big completion block, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Dragon 6, Panther 60, Panther 60.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And this is another one too close to that. Defender Brock knocked away again, and this time it forces 4th down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
70 Ranger. Mustang 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They're going for it. Here's Richardson. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go, front.
The give now to Henderson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Throwing is May. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
10 yards. That's good for Brooklyn. First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Five.
To the air on first down, May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. CD, what's up? Crazy.
Back to the air. It's May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Tigers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every round, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
One after is good by Boygalis. And his guys tie this game 7-7.
Andres Borregales set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Chiefs first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll have it 2nd and 8.
Chapter 11. It's 7 Pirates. 19 Charger. 19. Good.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Tigers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here's made in the air. This one to Williams out left side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
May now from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Dawson Knox, incomplete.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. From the gun, it's May. Has it at the 7. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Again, it's May. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. To the air yet again, May. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now, and you turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you'll have another one coming up here on third and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
Incomplete on first and second. Need some better luck here. Third and goal. Throwing again. It's May. Escape. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Tigers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Drake made the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Dragon 60, 60, Cup 19, Cup 19, 79 Broncos.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. Of 12.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now Richardson to throw. Right back to Worthy. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More coming your way from Brooklyn. Stick around. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Buffalo 18. Come on. Set. Viking 18. 60 broadcast. 18. Rodwell 18.
They'll throw again. Richardson. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime.
Kansas City.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights, and the Chiefs tie things up at 14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This makes it up to the 25.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And a Brooklyn 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They get an even 10 on that play. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. That play good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Crazy.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Trying for the deep ball. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
May not have throw on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's another Brooklyn 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
5.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
Here's May again. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 2nd and 8 from the 17.
And off headed left, Henderson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. On the left hash, 34 yards away. Roy Gallis connects, and they've taken back the lead. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Well, in the pass block, that return would have gotten him a couple of yards, but now it puts him close to about 10 yards shy of where a touchback would have been.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
34-yard line.
Sticking with Henderson. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Brought down by Jalen Watson. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down. May looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. He's back to throw. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Crazy.
May. He'll get this to Henry. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So 20 yards on that play. And that gives him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Henderson here from the gun. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Couldn't find a completion on first down. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
What's that? 30, G.
They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Tigers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Andres Borregales set to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on. 7 Pirates. 10 through 11. 10 through 11. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rebel. 18 Warriors. 17.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Absolutely fires this one right side. This is caught inside the 15. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he has it down to the 8-yard line of the play. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Catch made. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
He's keeping it, got to get it forward. And he pushed for it. They managed to stop him at the 2. Give him a couple of yards on that run. This sets up 4th and goal.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run. And now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Oh, my. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Devin White makes the play.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
It's May from the end zone. This one to Williams out left side. And he will take this all the way up near midfield.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Henderson on 1st and 10. Finds a seam left side. He's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown. The Tigers parlay the interception into points. Well, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Borregales tacks on the extra point. And these guys take a 3-possession lead. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
Andy Borregales set to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. He beams one deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw the coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
A 28-yard gain. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
We've set it downs from the 37. To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Here comes a 2-point try partner. Richardson bringing his offense to the line.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And he gets in for the 2. Successful conversion there, but it's still a 9-point deficit. Still a 2-possession game.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
For Kansas City.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. On right side, Henderson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. To throw, here's May. Gets everything he has under this one. That's complete inside the 35. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off the defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage, and more importantly, go exploit it.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Throwing is May. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second and 10. Here's May. Henry on the catch. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Tigers could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
38, Chiefs 22. Andres Borregales set to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Ready! Hot 70, hot!
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And they're all over him. He can't even get that second throw away. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and more.
Hot 70, hot 70! Mustang 19!
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Here we go, set! 70 Lions! Ready!
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. They connect on the trick play. And he goes out with enough for the first, but we do have a flag down on the play. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down.
Cowboy 80!
Third and long for him here. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He'll be quickly, trying to get set. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Brooklyn. Chiefs down by 16. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Tigers are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31. They give now to Henderson. And that's already just a low yard. That brings up 2nd down. They've got to keep moving quick here.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Henderson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They're going to pass it here. Off his back foot, he hooks this one. This is brought in at the 15. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Tigers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Andy Borregales set to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense in the hurry up here. Richardson back to throw. And after making a catch, he is dipped quickly at the 38. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Chiefs.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now. Warriors 70, 19, 18.
First down throw here from Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. And those are the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing again, Richardson. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for Isaiah Pacheco out of the backfield. And that brings up 3rd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Richardson on 3rd. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Not on the same page with his tight end. Fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
On the set.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down.
19 tight. Red. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Desperation time here. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
All set now. 1st and 10.
18, 5 in. Dragon 6. Here we go. Set.
They'll throw again. Richardson. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
60 Vikings, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Richardson to throw again. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's up?
They go with Henderson here. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Tigers are winners as we say so long from Brooklyn.